Hey everybody, Frantic Backpacker here. It is Monday, August 15th, 2022. I am again about 30 miles southeast of Marquette, Michigan, in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And I'm currently parked at the Coal Creek Spur, which is a little logging road that cuts into the North Country Trail. So what I'm going to do today, I'm just going to go down the spur to the North Country Trail, actually get on the North Country Trail, and then head west about 2 miles, have some lunch, and then come right back out. Unfortunately, I can't do any overnight stuff right now because my back does not like sleeping in a hammock, I found out. So anyway, that's what the plan is today. The weather's great again. It's in the high 60s right now. No rain in the forecast. So it should be a pretty easy walk in and out. And maybe I'll see some wildlife, maybe some deer or something. That's always good to see. So anyway, I'm just going to hop out, get on the bug spray, because the mosquitoes are already hovering, and head in. Alright, all packed up. Got my gear, got my bug spray. Say goodbye to the Jeep. And we will head on into the Coal Creek Spur. This is the part that I walked yesterday when I was scouting a little bit, just to make sure I knew where it cut into the North Country Trail. It actually crisscrosses with the North Country Trail. This runs, for the most part, it runs north-south, and the North Country Trail here in this area runs east-west. So, just gonna head back there. It was hard yesterday when I was looking to not keep going when I found the North Country Trail, so today, no holding back. And do my walk. Anyway, I'll pick it up when I get to the trail. So I haven't even made it to the North Country Trail yet, but I did notice this tree that I didn't notice yesterday, and it's a dead tree, but it's got mushrooms growing all along it all the way to the top. Thought it was kind of cool. I don't know what they are. Let's see. Nice little mushroom array. I know that morels used to grow, or do grow on the ground around here, but I don't remember what this season is for them. So anyway, mushroom tree, landmark, right? You remember where the mushroom tree is. Yeah. Okay. Back to getting to the trail. I haven't got to the trail yet. We'll get there. Alright, so just a few more steps from that mushroom tree, and I'm at the North Country Trail intersection. That's east, back, I guess, east towards Autrain Lake and then up to Pictured Rocks. And this is west. This is where I'm going. It goes to the Rock River Road and Rock River intersection. And then it keeps going west. So that's where I'm headed. So I'm officially on the North Country Trail now. It's blue blazes. This is where I took a few steps and then stopped yesterday because I knew I was going to do this today. So, see what the trail's like. So nothing going on. Trails really obvious. Blue blazes are good. Frequent enough. Really quiet back here. See, it really goes downhill over that way, north. Alright. Signs stacked to the left telling me to go that way. Mosquitoes are aplenty. They're not getting me. So we shall go left. I haven't really looked at my GPS in a while. Don't feel like I need to. Just following the trail and the blazes. A little bit of up and down elevation wise, but very little. And I've noticed these little red mushrooms. I don't know what the hell they are. So I'll have to look those up when I get back. Not a mushroom guy. I don't know mushrooms. Probably should if I'm gonna be walking around in the woods though, eh? Trying to land on my eyeballs. The mosquito. So this is one of the back dirt roads. Or is it back dirt? I don't know. It's kind of more of a old logging trail, I guess. I don't even know. I think this is 2217, and then I cross 16, and then I cross 2483, and then right after that is where I'm stopping. I've seen one chipmunk so far. And that's it. That's okay. I'm enjoying a walk in the woods. Alright, so I can see the road, if you want to call it that. I looked at the GPS. The last little road I crossed was 2017, and this road is 2018. So, again, well marked. This is 2018, looking north-ish, and then south, and then I'm going to keep going west. So, the next road I cross is 2483. That's where I was yesterday, at that intersection in the Jeep. That's not too far from here. Everything's okay. Still haven't seen any deer or anything. This looks like it was just recently taken care of, like a week ago or less. Thank you, trail keepers. Keeping the trail nice and clear. Thank you. Should probably put a link to their, I think they got a website. And then people volunteer for different sections of the trail to keep them clear. So I'll keep going. And we'll be at the intersection of 2483 here in a little bit. Alright, well, we're coming up on something. Saw the yellow sign post. This might be 2483. Looks like it. Yeah. Maybe. I don't remember that. Maybe it's not. Maybe this is the gas pipeline. DTE Energy, operated by DTE Gas Company. Yeah, this is a gas pipeline. That's why I don't remember it. I wasn't here. Get out ye old GPS. Okay. 2483 is like 50 yards that way. So. But that would be fun. Well, you could take a Jeep through that. I was going to say it would be fun on an ATV. I mean, they got to get here with some kind of vehicle to maintain this passage and get to the pipeline if they need to. Going back into the woods. Holy shit. Just got scared by a branch. Awesome. going to keep rolling here because, like I said, I think I'm right next to 2483. And there it is. Yeah. So that was a sign I was yakking about yesterday. Forest Lake Road 2 miles that way, Buck Bay Creek for 4 miles, and then Highway 3 3 miles, which I didn't look at a map. I really need to look at the map and see what they're talking about. But yeah, here's 2483. This is where I was yesterday. Looking. That's south. But I'm going to keep going west, so I think a half mile, I want to say, to go to get to my spot where I want to stop and have lunch. Let's see. Yeah. Maybe not even half a mile, quarter mile. And that's where it starts to get swampy. So I want to see what that's like as well. Yeah, I just put it in my pocket the wrong way. Can't wait for my messenger bag to get here. Oh my God. Putting this GPS in my pant pocket is a pain. And then I gotta carry the camera like an idiot. That'll go in the messenger bag too when I get it. Sling it over my shoulder and put the GPS and the camera in it. It'll keep them out of my hands. And yet at the ready. Alright, so I'll keep glancing at the GPS so that I stop where I want to stop and set up shop to have some lunch. Alright, so I'm at the spot where I wanted to stop. I am right on top of M-307, which is just a waypoint for the North Country Trail. If you pull up that whole trail, it has half-mile markers, and I'm at the marker MI-307. So that's where I'm at, and that's where I wanted to stop. I'm looking west right now. You can see the trail just keeps going that way. And you can see it does get kind of low over there to the northwest. That's all marshy, swampy, wet according to the map. And I saw this down tree right here. That's where I'm going to set up camp and have lunch. I'm not going to set up camp, I'm just going to have lunch. And then I'll head back up the trail. That way it goes up a little bit right there. There's another tree I could sit at if I wanted to, so lots of places to stop. But anyway, let me drop the waypoint and then go over there and set up for some lunch. Alright, well, I've got my stove set up. As you can see, I put it on the ground this time just for extra stability. But I'm having another Packet Gourmet for lunch. This time I'm getting out the good stuff. All American Works burger. So that's what I'm having today. And it says 2 ounces. That's not much water. That'll take about another 30 seconds. So anyway, I'm gonna mix that up and set down the camera. Alright, well, while I am waiting for my lunch to cook, steep, whatever, it takes 15 minutes for it to be ready after you add the hot water. I thought I'd go ahead and tell the very short story about why I'm even out here. So, believe it or not, it has to do with ghosts. You know, it was late night, random night, and I'm surfing the internet looking for things to watch, and can't, you know, found Nuke's Top 5. It's a YouTube channel, pretty popular. If you haven't found it yet, you should look for it, and it's got some good videos. He's basically reviewing or going over videos that people submit as, hey, I saw a ghost and I got it on camera. And a lot of it's fake, obviously, but there's some of it where it makes you wonder if it's really fake or not. Anyway, I'm watching one of his videos, and he usually has 4 or 5 videos of ghosts, different people submitting their videos. In his one video, he puts them all together in one. And it was a backpacker, and he was sitting there eating his dinner, I guess it was, in the dark, at a little campsite he's set up. And he's eating, and he stops for a second, and he looks over to the side, and then he goes back to what he's doing. He keeps eating, and doesn't pay any attention to anything, doesn't say anything, keeps talking about his trip and things like that. But if you listen to that section, you know, turn the audio up a little bit, you can very clearly hear a voice say something, and it's not his voice, and he's by himself. And it says something like, be quiet, you know, something. It's pretty clear. And the part that makes it seem like it's not fake is this guy, he only does backpacking videos, you know, about the gear or the trips that he takes. He doesn't ever do anything paranormal or ghost hunting or urban exploring or anything like that. And he didn't mention it in the video. He didn't put it in the title or something, you know, heard spooky voice or something. It was just one of his regular videos. And if you look at the other videos before and after that, they do about the same as far as how many people watch them. And so it wasn't like he faked it and then did it to try to get more people to watch his channel. He didn't do, I don't think he did that. Anyway, this guy's name is, his YouTube channel is Syntax77. And he's been backpacking for at least 10 years. I like his videos. You should also find his channel. I'll put it in the description. And watch his backpacking videos. They're pretty interesting. He goes to some places and goes on some trips that I watch what he does. It's like, nah, I don't think I'd be doing that. But anyway, after I saw that one video of his, I went and I watched a lot of his other videos and got interested and thought, you know, hey, I could do that. Or I should give that a try. And so here I am. So I just wanted to tell that quick story about how I got into backpacking. It's because of ghosts, and yet it really doesn't have anything to do with ghosts. And I want to say thanks to Syntax77. Good videos. I enjoy watching them. It's good stuff. Keep doing them. But anyway, that's the story of why I'm backpacking. So I'll just keep waiting for my lunch here and enjoy the outdoors. Alright, well, lunch is over. It was good. Thank you to the little down tree here that I used as a lunch site. Very convenient. I did, I think I said this, I set up my stove on the ground this time instead of on the tree itself. And now I've got to duck under this branch. Oh boy. Definitely should have put the pack on after I did that. But anyway, on the way in here, I did 2.85 miles in an hour and a half. So that's what I've got ahead of me to get back out to the Jeep. Alright, here's the trail. That was a campsite, or the lunch site, I should say. It's good. And I'm just gonna head back west, or I'm sorry, east, to get back to the Jeep, make sure my GPS is going. I believe it is. It is. And it's 10 minutes, it's 12:50. So hour and a half, about 2:20-ish, I'll be back at the Jeep. I had a little bit of a panic there because I put my wallet in my pack this time instead of having it in my pants pocket. I was like, oh crap, where is it? I'm looking in my pack. I'm like, oh yeah, I put it in this part of the pack. So, panic averted. But I got all my stuff with me. GPS camera, all that other crap. So, I'm good to go. Alright, so I'm just going to be walking out back the way I came. About an hour and a half. And just under 3 miles to get back out. So I'll be just under 6 for the whole trip. Which is not bad for me. Pushing 52 years old, haven't done anything in 4 years. Anyway, I'll pick it back up if I see any animals. All I saw back at when I was eating lunch, there was one chipmunk that I didn't even hear him until he went running away, so I didn't get him on camera. Anyway, just gonna keep walking out. Well, I don't know what happened to this tree. Looks like maybe it's rot, but I don't think it's gonna be up much longer. So hopefully it doesn't fall across the trail, right? I'm about a mile from the Jeep, I think. Still on North Country Trail, Blue Blaze right there. Figured I'd take a break here, use this downed tree as a table. That's where I came from. Just take a water break, you know, relax a little bit. I did see where 2483 intersects the North Country Trail. I did see a car parked there. Obviously they hadn't gone west because that was the way I was just coming from and I didn't see them. And then about a half a mile or a mile later I saw a lady walking her dog. So we chit-chat for a minute and said hi to her dog, and she kept going west, I kept going east. So she said she didn't usually see anybody in here, so that's interesting. And I haven't seen anybody. There was I'm gonna guess a quail. I don't know what it was. About 15 feet off the trail. Sounded like a helicopter taking off. Some kind of bird, so that's why, based on the sound, it's maybe a quail or pheasant. Something like that. I don't know. I didn't get to see it, I just heard it. So anyway, I'm just going to take a water break here and get back on going. This is the last of my water, but I'm a mile away, so it's good. Time to get going. Alright, so kind of looking around, I'm like, wow, am I there already? And yes, I am. I am at the Coal Creek Spur. We're coming up to it here in a second. So I'll say goodbye to the North Country Trail and take the spur back up to the Jeep. I think it's about a half mile or so. Yeah, so North Country Trail keeps going east. Eventually it would cross the Autrain Road and head northeast from there. That's the Coal Creek Spur. That would eventually go south and come out on the Autrain Road. And I'm going that way to the north on the Coal Creek Spur back to my Jeep, which is on 2276, which if you take it to the right like 100 yards will take you to the Autrain Road, Autrain Forest Lake Road. So goodbye North Country Trail. Thank you for the trip. It was very easy to follow without the GPS. I didn't really need a GPS. It also is well blazed, so there's no problems about getting lost, at least on the section that I was in. Didn't see any critters, but that's okay. Got out and did the walk that I wanted to do. Had my All-American burger in the middle of nowhere, minus the bun. I think next time I might actually bring a bun just to do it, you know. But it was a good walk. When I get closer to the Jeep, I'll look at the GPS and see how far I went and how long it took me. But that shouldn't be too long. So I'll pick it back up then and give you the numbers. Alright. So I'm getting back to the Jeep here. The numbers for this one were 5.6 miles. It took 2 hours and 50 minutes. And I'm pretty sure I paused it while I ate, so that didn't count. And my moving average was 2.3 miles an hour. So that's what we did today. Pretty good. No complaints here. So I will wrap it up here. Call it a day. Tomorrow the plan is to start at the western end for me, which is where the Rock River Road meets the Rock River. Start there and then head east along the North Country Trail to the place where I stopped and had lunch, which was marker 307, half mile marker 307 on the North Country Trail. So hopefully I can do that tomorrow. Weather's supposed to be identical. We'll see how I feel. but that is the plan. So anyway, it was a good walk. I had fun. It's Frantic Backpacker signing off. Have a good day.